Elite Facts presents
Amazing Facts About Mario.
19.
Super Mario Bros. Was the first video game franchise-based movie. Super Mario Bros., the movie, not the game, was the first movie based on a video game franchise, and it was horrible. Video game movies have totally sucked ever since. Okay, well, maybe the first Mortal Kombat was pretty cool.
18.
The clouds and bushes in Super Mario Bros. Use the same sprite. When you have limited memory and colors to work with, you have to get innovative. In this case, the clouds and the bushes in Super Mario Bros. Are actually the same sprite. The only difference is their color and the amount of the sprites that you can see.
17.
The lowest score possible. The minimum score that has been achieved on a full run of Super Mario Bros. Is 500 points. This is actually quite tough, requiring avoiding all enemies and coins and waiting for the clock to run down to 0 at the end of every level with a flagpole.
16.
Mario's entire design was a way of coping with graphical limitations. Mario's wardrobe and facial features were all designed as a way to get around early graphical limitations of consoles. He was given a mustache because the limited amount of pixel space made it hard to draw a mouth. He was given a hat because it was difficult to draw realistic-looking hair. And he was given overalls so the player could tell that he was swinging his hands back and forth as he was walking.
15.
Fastest time to complete it. Speedrunners have managed to beat the game in under 5 minutes by making copious use of glitches.
14.
The Starman was the first Mario power-up to have eyes. It's not that strange to find mushrooms and flowers with eyes on them throughout the many strange worlds that Mario travels these days. However, the very first power-up to have eyes was the Starman. Every other power-up in the original Super Mario Bros. Was blind.
13.
Bowser's Fireball is backwards. If you look closely at Bowser's Fireball sprite, the trailing flames of the fireball are actually pointing forward. Meanwhile, the lighter, fiery part of the ball itself is at the back.
12.
Super Mario Land 2's Mario Zone was a toy advertisement. The Mario Zone of Super Mario Land 2 has a very overt toy theme to it. However, at certain points in the level, you can find the letters N and B on the walls. N and B was a toy manufacturer in Japan, and Nintendo sold some of their toys before entering the video game market.
11.
Wart showed up in a Zelda game. Wart, the villain from the Super Mario Bros. 2, only showed up in one other notable Nintendo game. That game was The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
10.
Mario was named after a Nintendo office landlord. When Mario first made his appearance, he was only known as Jumpman. His name was changed to Mario after Mario Segale, the landlord to Nintendo's first American office/warehouse.
9.
Chain chomps are modeled after a traumatic childhood event. These black chomping balls at the end of chains were actually inspired by a traumatic event in Shigeru Miyamoto's childhood, where a neighbor's dog chased him before being yanked back by a chain attached to its collar.
8.
Several Mario games never actually happened. Most of you know that Super Mario Bros. 2 is just a dream by now. But did you know that Super Mario Bros. 3 never happened either? The game opens to a curtain rising and the levels of the games have platforms bolted into the background. This all supports the theory that Mario 3 was actually a stage play put on for the player.
7.
Mario is dying on the Super Mario Bros. Cover. Examine the original Super Mario Bros. Cover for a second. Mario is in the middle of a jump, pressed up against a wall with lava underneath him. The only way this could possibly happen is if Mario was falling downward toward the lava, as there's no platform underneath him. Thus, Mario is on his way to an unfortunate death in the Super Mario Bros. Cover shot.
6.
Super Mario Bros. Had a sequel that wasn't Super Mario Bros. 2. We talked a lot about Super Mario Bros. 2 and the lost levels on this list, but there was an earlier Super Mario Bros. Sequel that came out before both of them. The sequel was called Super Mario Bros. Secret, and it was released for the NEC PC 8801 and Sharp X1 series of Japan's PCs by Nintendo and Hudson Soft.
5.
Super Mario Bros. 2 is actually Doki Doki Panic. Super Mario Bros. 2 wasn't originally a Mario Bros. Game at all. Instead, it was an American adaptation of the Japanese title Dream Factory Doki Doki Panic. The game starred 4 characters with Arabian themes to their character designs. The characters were Imagine, Lena, Mama, and Papa, who had to travel through a dream world. The real Super Mario Bros. 2 is what we know as the Lost Levels.
4,
Nintendo wanted Mario to ride a dinosaur in the NES days. Shigeru Miyamoto wanted Mario to ride a dinosaur way back when Super Mario Bros. Was first released, but the Nintendo's technical limitations wouldn't allow it. Miyamoto never gave up on this dream, however, and when the SNES came out, Yoshi was introduced.
3,
Jokes about Mario doing drugs are more than a joke. Finally, we've all heard that Mario is a druggie joke by now. He wanders through a bizarre world eating mushrooms and smoking flowers while turtles and living bullets try to kill him. He's tripping balls, man. It's an old and not very funny joke, but there is some truth to it. Mario's ability to grow and shrink through the usage of mushrooms was inspired by Alice in Wonderland.
2,
Mario's wardrobe has been inverted. When Mario was first drawn, his overalls were red and his shirt was blue. This has been changed to blue overalls and a red shirt in his sprite for Super Mario Bros. 2, but oddly enough, not his box art.
1,
Shigeru Miyamoto had nothing to do with Super Mario Land. We normally think of Shigeru Miyamoto as the father of Mario, but one of the earliest Mario games wasn't made by Miyamoto at all. Instead, Super Mario Land, the first Mario game for the Game Boy, was made by Gunpei Yokoi, the Game Boy's original developer.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.